guys, how are you? I hope you guys are having a brilliant Saturday and I'm wishing you all a blessed weekend. I am literally so happy because it's a Saturday, yes! Anyways, today's vlog is about on the fear of being an adult. Guys, listen to this. I'm sure you guys, are going through the same thoughts and feelings, because I was thinking about that the other day and I was like, you know what, after uni I'm actually scared of the real world, because you don't feel like that when you first start uni or when you're in college or sixth form or school. You literally because you have no responsibilities, or you just feel free. You're like, listen, I'm Queen Bee and I have nothing to do. But you forget to realize that you are actually gonna grow up in time, and that's what we actually as us 19-year-olds, 18-year-olds actually go through. We literally forget about those kind of, well, we don't forget about it because some of us do have responsibilities, but when you're actually in the moment, especially in uni, you forget about those things. For example, being I finished uni within 3 months, and I've got a lot of things to do before I actually finish. If I want to actually succeed and I want to settle, not settle down as in being married, but settle down and have a good job, have a good career. If I want to do that, I have so much things to do before I actually finish uni. I don't want to go out of the real world with nothing. I'm sure you know what I mean, because guys, I know you guys, you better not be pretending. I know some of you guys out there must be feeling like that, because at this moment in time I feel like that, which is why I wanted to do this vlog and just to share my thoughts and feelings with everyone, because I just want to share everything with everyone, with my with my viewers, my lovely viewers. And so basically as a teenager, I wanted to say this because when I became a teenager, I was literally so awkward. Not awkward, I was still this joy child and all hyper energetic and stuff, but I was also awkward in a way because of the way I looked. Because before you become a teenager, when you're 10 or 11, you don't realize in time you are gonna grow up and things like that. And when I hit puberty, I was literally oh my god, what's happening to me? Why's my body changing? Why am I developing like this? Oh my god! And then it just comes, and that's life. And when I remember when I first when it first happened, and my body started changing, everything else, when I think I was about 11 at the time, and I was literally so emotional because I was chubby, I was fat, and I didn't think that it's just you just have those feelings. You're nah, what the hell, what is happening? You just I remember that moment. I was literally oh my god, I'm actually growing up. And you as an 11-year-old, you would think, oh my god, why is my body changing like that? It's just stop, just stop it. But for others out there that are going through that, you obviously would be feeling like that, which is fine and it's normal, and it just happens, and there's nothing to be ashamed of, embarrassed about. And I remember I was so ashamed and embarrassed because everybody else in my class were what's happening, girl? Oh my god. And then others, they develop later, and you're just oh my god. I remember I was oh my god, I'm actually growing up, I'm actually wearing a bra, oh my god. It's just things like that. Most people feel embarrassed and ashamed, and there's nothing really to be ashamed of. Emotions are all over the place, and you just feel oh my god. As I was saying, guys, yeah, I was really embarrassed with the way I looked and things like that. And I would look at other people in class, and I would think, oh my god, they're so confident within themselves. They just they're god damn, I look so nice. And when you're hitting at that stage, makeup involved, and obviously you have to look good when you're at school. I don't even understand how some people would wake up early hours in the morning to just look good. Who are you looking good for, girl? You came there to study. What are you looking good beautiful, like makeup on fleek and everything. Even when I was in sixth form, I used to be like, not gonna lie, I used to look hella homeless because I didn't have the time to wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning and literally just look good. I did that quite a few times when I first started, and I was like, nah, not again, never again. And I was like, nah, it's too early for my life. I like my sleep. Like, why are you waking up early out in the morning? Like, even at work now, like I see people dressing up and I'm like, or like having the effort to actually look decent. Like, obviously you have to look decent because you're coming across like customers or like clients or parents or anything. Like, obviously you have to look decent, but caked up, lashes and shit like that. I'm like, listen, I don't even know. Like, I have early shifts and late shifts. I don't have the time to like literally be like, yeah, what you saying? Like, I don't have the time. Like, it's not every day. It's literally not every day, guys. Not every day. But anyways, if people feel good and they want to kick themselves with makeup, do it. But I literally did not have the time. And when I was back in school, I was literally like, oh my god, like how can, like, people so confident in themselves, but you know, it's just like, that's life. Like, I literally didn't have the time for that crap. Like, I was literally like more worried about how the way I looked and whether or not people would be staring at me, because I literally like, you know, developed earlier and I literally like looked different. I was literally like, oh my god, I look different compared to everybody else. And there's, looking back, there wasn't actually, it was just natural and there was nothing to be ashamed of or anything to be embarrassed about. And you guys, if you're going through that, do not feel embarrassed or ashamed about it. And even if you develop later, there's nothing to be ashamed about. And you know, like, you experience different things, and you know, sometimes at a younger stage you feel like, oh my god, I don't feel good about myself, or like, you know, I get teased because of the way you look. And you know what, to those people out there, you should actually let them know, like, and nobody gonna bring me down and make me feel like I'm a piece of shit and things like that. And you know, those people out there, they're basically insecure about themselves, like I said on my last video, and you guys shouldn't be feeling like that. And like, obviously, you know, I went through that as well. Like, I felt like I didn't feel good. I didn't feel I was good enough, and because of the way I looked, and you know, I was growing up, and it was just emotions all over the place, which is natural and normal. And you know, you just have to think positively about that. If you think negatively about that, you're obviously gonna have negative thoughts and just feel negative all the time, and you shouldn't feel like that, guys. You should feel positive all the way around. And obviously, when you know, you're becoming like an adult, I think obviously when you're 18 you're becoming a teenager, but like when you're hitting around 20, 21, that's when it hits you. Okay, I'm not saying that I'm already reached through adulthood, I've experienced everything, because I haven't experienced everything, because I'm still learning myself. And I am not even gonna lie, I'm fearing of being an adult. Like, going out there in the real world is scaring me, that like how, you know, you're gonna have, it's no more like, you know, you feel free, no responsibility. If you go out, I'm gonna have responsibilities. Even now, like, I work, I come back, and like I have to think about what I'm gonna eat and things like that. It's just like, and like, what are you gonna do with your money? I'm not even gonna lie, I'm so bad with money, and I actually need to learn how to like save, because I don't know how to save. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys, I can't save for shit. And to the people out there that are in the same thoughts of me, literally I can't save. And it's just really bad, because obviously in a few months time I'm going to be out there. I have to think about where my money is going to go, financial responsibilities, rent, food, electricity, bills. Like, that's what I'm really, if I want to have a good life and a decent life, I have to think responsibly. And that's what most people are struggling with it. Like, I know a few people that have left uni and they just thought of turn up, but they didn't think of, you know, what's gonna happen later down the line when you finish uni, and they've had to struggle, but they're back out there, you know. And I didn't want to do that. I'm the type of person that I want to think earlier of what I'm gonna do, because I don't want to struggle. Like, when I got this job that I'm in right now, I literally was like, I have to get this job. Like, before this job I got another job and I was there for a month, but you know, I made sure that this year, third year, I am not gonna sit about lazing around, especially when I have uni only 2 days a week. Like, listen, that's boring. I'm not gonna be sitting in my room, those four walls, doing nothing. Like, it's just things like, and as well, like when you become an adult, like you have so many thoughts of life. You think about, oh my god, like I'm done scrounging off my parents and I just need to do something, and you just think about life. But you think about it, but you know, some people that just think and they just don't do nothing about it. Like if you're gonna do something, you have to see, like you have to think of yourself, alright, I need to do it. No, you just think then you're like, yeah, I'm gonna do it, but then you're just like thinking about it like as if it's gonna come from the sky. Like, listen, boo boo, like it doesn't come that way. If you want something, you have to come and get it. And like, you know, that's the kind of feelings that I have, like as me becoming an adult. I have so much thoughts about life. Even like sometimes when I wake up in the middle of the night, or like even when I'm sitting there, like I'm just thinking, oh my god, like I'm actually gonna grow up. Like I need to grow up. Like you just have thoughts like that. And you think about, like, as well, when you become an adult, making better choices, like for your health, your lifestyle. I'm not even gonna lie, when I was younger, I didn't even think about, like, you know, about my eating habits. I was like, listen, pizza right there, chips and chicken right there, shawarma right there. Like, listen, I lived off shawarma. Like, that was my bae. Like, I didn't even care about anything else, just shawarma. That was my bae. So like, you know, my eating habits were really bad. I didn't care what I ate. I just ate anything and like everything that was there. Like, I just loved food, and I still love food, but I look after myself now and I know when to eat it or where to eat. Or sometimes, you know what, I'm not saying that I'm perfect with my healthy, like with my food lifestyle. I do have hiccups. I'm like, listen, this weekend I'm turning up Domino's, Pizza Italiano, chips, Nando's and all that. And you do have hiccups, but I know, okay, that's right about now. I need to go to the gym and work my ass off and burn all that food that I was eating all that weekend, you know? Like, literally, like, I don't know if it's just me, but I'm sure people around my age, you guys probably have these thoughts, like, you make better choices for your health and your lifestyle. You know, some people, they're about, like, you know, when you was a teenager, you was probably smoking, doing drugs and everything, and then later down the line you're like, you know what, this is not the life I want to be in. But some people, they're like, you know what, that's the life I want to be in and I want to do that. But other individuals, they're like, you know what, no, that's not about that life. I want things better for myself and I'm gonna quit. And you know what, big up to those people that have got addiction like that and they're quitting. Literally, air high five, air high five. But yeah, like, you know, there's nothing wrong with having fears of being an adult. Like, you don't have to be all perfect, like, oh my god, I want this and that. You are gonna have hiccups, you are gonna make mistakes, and you learn from those mistakes. Like, you know, work-wise, home-wise, you know, like whatever, you just learn from those mistakes. But let me tell you guys something, all because you're becoming an adult. And do not forget about what you love to do. So like, you know, you have work, you have this. Don't overexhaust yourself. You can also live life. There are times for working, there are times for studying, and there's also times for having fun. Or because you're an adult and you have responsibilities, that doesn't mean you stop everything that you love to do. Like, if you wanna like to turn up guys. If you're a sociable person and you like to have fun and be surrounded with sociable people and surround yourself with positivity, do not stop doing that. You can still do that as an adult, and it's responsibility. Sometimes it's harder to juggle. Even right now, like when I'm like a part-time earlier practitioner and like, you know, I'm in full-time study, I do have times when I'm like, you know what, like I can't just be work and study. I need to breathe. Like, and you know what, like there are times for that. There's a weekend for that. obviously it's not every single weekend, because sometimes you have to do your work and things like that, but there are times for you to have fun, and you don't want to like suck yourself into just working all the time and workaholic all the time and forget, you know, when you settle down and you have children and you have a husband or a partner, you're like, oh my god, I wish I did that, and oh, I wish I did this and that, and you didn't do that because you were so sucked up into that life when you could have had opportunities to do that. Make the most of it. You can still live life, but like, you know, you just have to balance yourself. Like, you have to know, even as a uni student, you have to balance yourself. Time for studying, time for having fun, time for studying, time for working. Like, it's just, you know, it's just common sense really, guys. Like, you don't want to like just do one more than the other. Like, it's literally not that deep. And also, as you grow up, like, you know, when you're a teenager, you're like, yeah, I have lots of friends, oh my god, I'm so popular, oh my god. No, boo-boo. That does not happen when you become an adult. When you become an adult, you know who wants the best for you and who doesn't, and you know who literally is your friend and who's your friend. So basically, you choose who your friends are, and like obviously you have family out there that like love you. There are people out there that they have a strong family union, and there's people out there that are in a family that is broken, and you know, and things like that. And you know, there's a theory when people say, oh, like, oh, you can choose your friends but you can't choose your family. To be fair, I don't know, you can like, if you look at some families, you can see like, oh my god, like some people you can trust and some people you can't trust. No, don't get me wrong, like I love my family, like I'm just talking about other people. Like, you can't choose your friends and family because some people don't know what's best. Like, you don't know who wants the best for you and who doesn't. And of course, I'm always gonna promote positivity and surrounding yourself with positive people and positive vibes, and that's what you need. You don't need all that negativity sucked into you because they suck away your happiness. And of course, if you're going through those feelings of being an adult, you need people that will support you and love you and care about you. And yeah, you realize that who are your friends and who are not, and who wants the best for you, who doesn't, and things like that. It's just things that you can literally like walk around, I don't even know what I just said, oh my god. Anyways, like what I'm trying to say is like, you can still look over and think, you know what, I'm gonna do this, you know, I'm gonna do that. If you want a decent life, you have to think responsibly, in my opinion, and that's something that I need to work on. I'm not saying I am irresponsible with money and certain things, but I have aspects that I am responsible in. And you know, if you are going through the same thing, it's fine. Like, everybody goes through that around this age or younger. Like, it's fine. Some people, before they go to college or sixth form, they think, oh my god, I want my life to be like this. You think about what jobs I'm gonna go through and everything else like that. Like, it's just so many thoughts and fears you have as being an adult, and I'm going through that, and I'm still like, oh, freaking out, because sometimes our maturity wise is like, oh my god, like I'm actually growing up. I'm not even gonna lie, my maturity wise is literally down there. I'm 20 years old, but my maturity wise is here. Like, it's not even funny, like it's really bad. But you know what, I'm like working through it, and you know, hopefully, not even hopefully, inshallah, I'll, you know, whatever I have planned, it will come through. And you know, you have to surround yourselves with people that will want the best for you and people that will support you. And yeah, this is the end of my vlog, and I hope you enjoyed this vlog, guys. And think of this as a positive thing. Don't think of it as a negative thing. Think of it as a positive thing, because you want things to work. You don't want things to like fuck up. You want things to actually work. And yeah, like, just think positive and surround yourself with positive people. I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. Make sure you like and subscribe, and as you know, add me on Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, everything, just everything. And I'll be posting a vlog tomorrow as well, and it should be good as well. It's a good topic, so make sure you like and subscribe that as well. And I hope you guys have a lovely weekend once again, and I shall see you guys later. Bye.